I'm just keeping it so for real with you guys, and I'm vlogging on my camera on my phone because I don't have my actual camera out with me because I was just going on a walk. There was nothing to vlog about on this walk today specifically. However, I feel like I haven't really been open and shown a lot of like griefy side of me recently, but this is your griefy side. This happens like more often than not, you know, more often recently. There's been the odd occasion where I have seen someone that looks a lot like mum, and so does the dog. She has moments like that too, and today was one of those days, and I will finish this story when I get back to the apartment, but I just wanted to show that sometimes I walk around the park crying. And this is why. I feel super griefy today now. Let me put the oven on and get a little pastry in there for my breakfast. I left the oven on last night, not overnight. When I cooked dinner, I then ate dinner and forgot to turn the oven off. Silly Billy. It's quite hot in here. So yeah, that wasn't a smart move, but at least I realised before I went to bed and left the oven on all night. Anyway, basically what happened this morning was that I think the dog saw someone. Well, she looked like mum. It's happened before. I've had it where when I took her for a walk back in Essex, I genuinely thought it was my mum for a split second. I looked up and she was like walking away from me, like quite far up, not quite far in the distance, but quite a bit in front, and just everything was the same. Her hair, the way she dressed, the way she walked, the like tote bag she had on, like literally could have fooled me to the point where I nearly went running over to her, and that woman would have been like, crazy person. But yeah, it's happened a couple of times with the dog where I feel like she thinks it's my mum, which is just so hard because for me, I'm like, I can deal with it. I'm a human. I know what's going on, but like, does she know what's going on? I don't know. So it always upsets me. So yeah, we were walking to the park this morning, and she honestly is never really like this with anyone, but she was like bouncing up and down like little bounces, and was just literally like, oh my god, like so excited. And I was like, come on, and I hadn't even looked at the woman at this point. I was like, come on, like what are you doing? Like, you don't know anyone out here, like come on. But she kept just like pulling me back to this woman, and when I looked up, she looked like my mum. And what do you say in that situation? You can't be like, oh sorry, she thinks you're my mum. Like, I don't know. Anyway, what made it worse was that this woman clearly didn't like dogs or was scared of them or something, and she didn't even pet her. She didn't. Literally, she just looked at me as if she's like, why is your dog coming over to me like that? So I was like, oh sorry. I was like, come on horse, come on, like pulling her away. And I hate that. I literally hate that, because I just feel like she's done it to me before as well, where this person's like walked past us and she's fully thought it was my mum, I swear, and she like really like looked at her, but then she looked at me as if to be like, why are you not stopping and saying hello? Like, why are you walking past her? Like, I know that makes me sound crazy, because you're like, how do you know that's what she was thinking? But like, you know, like, she has a very expressional face, and like, I don't know, I just know her. I just know the dog, like, and yeah, there's been that time where I feel like she hated me because I was like walking past her, and she was sort of like, but why? And I was pulling her away, and she was just sort of like looking back as if to be like, but, and I just, oh, it's a hard one to deal with, not gonna lie. I don't want to cry again, but like, I feel like today is just gonna be a day of sitting at home crying. Which really isn't enjoyable, but it's the reality of griefy life. And I haven't had a day like this in a while, and I think it's because I've had like so many plans and so many things keeping me going that, yeah. But also, like, triggers like that never help. I had a dream last night. It wasn't necessarily about mum, but it was like about her things and stuff like that. So whenever I have a dream about mum, like, it feels so real, and it gets to me like the next day. But yeah, things like that is hard because I feel like the dog doesn't get it and she's upset, and like that makes me upset that she thinks that she's one day gonna just like see my mum again. And then B, like, it's so hard for me because I'm like, it's just a massive reminder that like that's not gonna be the case. Like, I'm not gonna just bump into her on the street. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, God, I wish it was the case. I wish mum has just gone away for 3 years. I've had like, sorry, I feel like we're really on the topic of grief now, but like, I've had a dream where, I mean, I've had quite a lot of dreams. I don't think my sister's like had a lot of dreams. I always tell her my dreams about my mum, but my sister just doesn't really dream, whereas I'm like a big dreamer, and it's exhausting. I swear I wake up like even more tired because I've had like these really realistic dreams. But I've had quite a few dreams where like I physically felt my mum hug me and like all these different things. But one that literally broke my soul was that she came home and like she'd just been in the hospital and she'd just been unwell in the hospital, and she'd come home and was like, where's all my stuff? Like, because me and my sister obviously had to clear out the house and sell the house, and it was just awful because it was like my mum was like, oh my God, like I've only been gone like in the hospital for like a few months, and you've cleared out my house, you've got rid of all my stuff, like you've sold my house, like what is going on? Yeah, it's not fun. It's really not fun. And then I always think like, apparently when you're in your deepest sleep is when it's like your mind like opens up, relaxes and opens up more. So apparently that's when your loved ones like find it easier to come and visit you and like say hi or like say what they need to say or whatever. And I do believe that because I have had such strong dreams where like I've woken up and cried straight away because I've just been like, oh, that isn't real. But yeah, so then sometimes I get extra upset the next day because I just feel bad. I feel awful. Like after that dream, I literally felt so bad for days, and I was messaging my sister like, I feel awful. Even though, you know, it's just a dream, but like I was like, is that mum coming into my dream to be like why are you getting rid of my stuff? Like, why are you trying to get rid of me? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, is she annoyed at us? Like, and it's the worst thing because you can't speak to her about it. Imagine like having a tiff or an argument or something. You can speak to someone about it and be like, oh, is that how you felt? And they can reassure you and be like, oh my God, no, like, not at all. You can't have that. You can't have that. You can have these dreams and then think that, you know, that's how it was, and then you can't wake up and say, oh my God, I had this dream about you. Like, are you annoyed about that? And then her to say, no, oh my God, no. You can't have that because she's not here. This is life now. And you know, I was talking to my friend the other day because she lost her dad a year ago in December, and that's what she was saying. She was like, I can't believe it's been a year in December. And I was like, I can't believe it's been 3 years in December. Like, how on earth have I nearly hit the 3-year mark? 3 years, like, where has that time gone? It literally felt like it was a month ago. And then I'm always like, hard on myself when I have days like this. Because don't get me wrong, like, there was a point where I genuinely didn't think I would not have a day like this. Like, there was months and months where I just literally had days like this. Constantly crying, getting ill, not leaving the house. Like, I really didn't think I would ever have a day where I could enjoy myself and go out with my friends or, like, have a normal day. That doesn't mean that I don't think about it every single day. But you do just continue with life. But yeah, I'm always so hard on myself when I have days like this, because I'm like, well, it was 3 years ago. And I think that that's what other people think, that they're like, why does she still have days where she feels like she can't leave the house and she just constantly cries, and like that's all she can think about, she can't function for the day, because it's been 3 years. But I hate to break it to you, that's not how grief works. Grief will pop up at very unexpected and random days. And I actually watched a podcast the other day, and it was so relatable, and I cannot remember the podcast. Like, I literally can't remember it at all. It popped up. They were saying, like, check in on your friends that are going through grief, because the anniversaries are not the hardest days. It's the days leading up to the anniversaries, or the random days, and it genuinely is the random days that hit me the hardest, because I know the anniversaries are coming up. I know what that is. The days that it randomly hits you, you're like, whoa, wasn't expecting that today. Whereas the anniversaries, you can kind of like block out some time to cry about it and think about it and deal with it. Whereas like everyday life, you don't know like what's gonna come around the corner that's gonna trigger you or upset you. And there's days where you really don't want to be upset and you want to have a good day and like enjoy it and be in the moment, but you can't because you've got this in your head. Like, they're the harder days. They are genuinely the harder days. Anyway, I think this is just gonna be me today, like randomly crying, having a day to myself. I won't stay in bed all day, even though I really love my bedroom. But when the sun comes in, I'll show you, look. I just love it. Like, it's literally just like my peaceful heaven. It's just chill vibes in here. It's my safe space. But yeah, I won't stay in bed all day. I do have a couple of things to do, but I am going to take it easy, because I realised that you have to do that sometimes on days like this. I already feel like I'm getting a headache. It's not going to be good. I think I'm seeing Alexis tomorrow, which will be nice, because it'll get me out of the house and we can have a girly day. I think we're going to try and go to the Trafford Centre, because Primark is opening a Primark home. If anyone knows the Trafford Centre Primark, it is awful. Like, I genuinely way prefer the Primark in town. And there is just like no Primark home in that Primark. Like, it is tiny compared to this one in town. And we were moaning about it the other day, and then I saw on TikTok that tomorrow an actual Primark home store is opening in the Trafford Centre, and we were like, oh, like that makes sense. Why it's so rubbish in the actual Primark. So yeah, we might head off there tomorrow. I don't know how busy it's going to be though, but we'll see. Guys, I literally have the best friends ever. Sahan just texted me in the group chat of our Costa Rica group chat saying, Bex, can you go downstairs and see if you've got delivery? And I was like, what? So I did. I was just about to run myself a bath, but I was like, let me go and see. And firstly, it's actually like, it was really like weird saying, I think I have a delivery. I've been told to come downstairs and check I've got delivery. Like, do I have one? And he was like, oh, let me go and see. And he came out and he was really sweet. Like, he's just like the security guy, but he was like, you have some flowers like this, and gave it to me. He probably thought it was like a boyfriend or something. And I was like, it's not a boy, it's the girls cheering me up, I think. But let's open them and see what is inside, because this is the cutest thing. I've actually never been sent flowers here yet. These are my first sent flowers. How do I even get into these? I've been like given flowers, but not actually sent them. Whoa, sent them to my address. Let's have a look. Oh, stop! I'm literally gonna cry. Literally gonna cry. Oh. Stop, because why am I gonna cry already? I can see what they are. I can see what they are. Wait, why is it? Wait, why does it come with a bag? Eh? Is something meant to be in that? God, stop it. I can't bend the box to show you. Oh my goodness. My heart is so full. If anyone doesn't know me, sunflowers were my mum's favourite flowers, and I've just had a super griefy day today, and the girlies have sent me some sunflowers. Gorgeous, massive sunflowers too. And she can't read it because I've got no glasses on. Oh my god, they're just the cutest. The Costa Rica girlies have sent me some flowers. Oh, let me get them out properly. What a day to receive flowers when you're literally in the biggest grief pit ever. Flowers really are the way to a girl's soul. Look, can you just look at these a sec? Let's take that off. I literally can't. They're huge, they're like the size of my head. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. I love them. I do have a question though. When people get flowers like this, do you keep it in this? Because they do it so nicely that I'm like, well, I don't want to unwrap that, but obviously I've got to put it in water and in a vase. But how do you do that? I also just love the little bit of purple here. They're actually huge. Can you see these? They're so big. But yeah, what do? Do you just leave them as they are, as in, because they're obviously wrapped up, and then take the tissue off, or do you leave the tissue on? I don't even know. I've never really known the answer to that question. Will it tell me on here? Why have I decided that at 11 o'clock at night I would want to cut my hair? I've just not been loving my hair recently. It's just not a vibe. I feel like the ends are just a bit scraggly, like curls aren't holding, just a lot really. So I end up just like putting it up. It's just a bit there, do you know what I mean? Haven't really even got fringe anymore. So I'm gonna do my worst. Don't judge me. I just honestly, I don't know if this is just a weird thing to say, but I just don't see the point in going to get my hair cut when I literally just want the ends trimmed off. I don't want layering. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Should I get layering? If there's any hairdressers watching this, can you tell me what I should do with my hair? I'm just literally gonna chop it. Don't watch now if you don't like people making bad decisions. Do I just literally go straight in? No, I feel like I should section it. But then it's probably going to be wonky. Because if I did it like at the front, it's then going to be uneven, isn't it, at the back? Is it? Don't really know what I'm doing here. No, seriously, don't do this at home. I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it that way, to be honest. It's just going to have to be this way. And it's just going to have to be a bit uneven. Really? I'm thinking like I genuinely want like that much off. I just want it to be healthy looking again. Should we just go for it? Definitely not got the right scissors for this. Yeah, that'll do. Be gone. I don't know why I've decided to do this, to be honest. That's actually quite a lot. Oh, okay. No, I like it. I like it. I like it. Do you see what I mean though? Does it not just look like healthier already, no? With that, like, I love a dead cut. Yeah, like it. Look at the difference. Can you even see the difference? Look at that difference. Just so unhealthy. and so chopped. Whoopsie daisy! Attempt to match up with the other side now, so I don't have wonkiness going on. I feel like it was like that. No, like seriously, don't do this at home. I don't even have the right scissors for this. These are literally just kitchen scissors. Oh god, got it. Why do I feel like 13 right now? No, it's fine. Once it's styled, it'll be fine. Yeah? Why am I regretting this now? No, it's not even that much. Oh my god. No, it's fine. I just know that when I curl it, it is then going to be like this short. But that's fine. We're in our adult years now. Can't be having long straggly hair. I think what I'm then going to do is just... No one ever hired me to cut my hair, seriously. I'm just feathering. I'm just feathering it right now. So it's not so like dead cut. God, I need to cut my jumper then. Oh no, I can just tell that this is, oh my god, I keep nearly cutting my jumper. That this is going to look awful from the back. Oh, not too bad, no? Top of it, oh my god, it just feels so much better already. And this is what I mean. If I'd have gone to a hairdresser, they would have charged me 60 quid just to cut the ends off. And then with the fringe, I'm just gonna make sure that it's center. Okay, I'm just literally going to go like this. Look, I'm basically a professional. Basically a profesh. I think that's okay because I don't know, I've done like a thick one before, but I want it to be like gradually cut in, you know? At this point I'm literally just chopping into my hair. This is probably not how you do it, not how the hairdresser suggests you do it, but look, I've saved me money, gals. Do you know what, I said don't do this at home, but if you think you're capable, do it. You do you, boo, because what I'm doing. Okay, this side's always a little trickier because you've got to go like downwards, and I don't even really know how I did that first one. Look, the fringe is always going to be more difficult than the dead chop, you know? I've been meaning and wanting to do it for a long time now, but I had things coming up. I've got nothing in the diary. There's definitely fireworks going on out there. Yeah, do you know what that'll do? Because I've got freaking hair everywhere now that I have to clear up. I feel like that's stunning. That's how short I've gone. Which probably isn't short to a lot of people, but that is quite short for me. And I'm going to keep on top of my hair growth. In fact, I've just cut a lot of my hair off before going to this hair pop-up tomorrow. I'm going to be like, I did have long hair, but I chopped it off. I had a bad day, so I pulled a Britney and I chopped it off. Hair is hair, it grows at the end of the day. Good morning. Who likes the hair? I am actually loving it. I feel so much more fresh with my ends chopped like this. And I just feel like my hair actually looks so much better. What do we think? Anyway, I am running out the door right now to go to this hair syrup event. So I literally just have on my New Balance trainers, my jeans where I think I got them from TikTok shop, and then this is a new top that I got from Bershka the other day when me and the girls went to the Trafford Centre. It says the last chance, and then it's got really cute like little quote there. So I thought I would get the suede jacket out today because it matches with the pink writing. And then hair as voluminous as a lion's mane, and then also obviously have to rep my loop and stitch bag. So yeah, I'm gonna go, it's like a 10-minute walk I think. I'm gonna go meet Alexis and then we're gonna have a super cute girly day. I do also have my umbrella in the car because, in my handbag, because I think it's meant to rain. Oh, thank you. down the back alley.
Cereal.
It's really nice, but why does it taste like cereal?
Yeah.
I don't taste cherry at all in that, do you?
No. It's literally like when you have Cheerios, like the milk afterwards.
Yeah. What? The syrup must not be that strong.
No.
And it must be the almond milk that they use in that. Cheers. Have you tried the lemonade one? Whoa, nearly fallen over.
No, I haven't.
I wonder what that smells lemony. And then we got
I love how I'm too high up and
got a brush and a cookie. The cookie was from the bakery. Can't even get it out. And then a donut.
Look.
Oh, that's cute. Let's see what the donut's saying. Oh my god, the donut's massive.
I saw it.
Whoa.
Behind the scenes of capturing an Insta-worthy photo.
Man, that's so hot. The straw doesn't bend right. I must have it by now, surely. Okay, we have just arrived to the Trafford Centre to check out the new primark home. I literally love this mall so much. I just instantly feel like I'm in Dubai here. It's so nice. Let's see how much we spend. Hopefully not a lot. I am so excited for this. Trolleys are secured. Already done. That's huge. Oh yeah. They £6, £10, £10. That's good. I need that. I've seen so much stuff I want already. Not Alexis buying the whole shop. success, and I only went £10 over my budget. I've got some lunch. I'm so ready for this. Yum. Whoa, my hair's a little bit crazy. Hello, we are back home now, and that Primark home in the Trafford Palazzo, however you're saying it, was so good. Like, the Primark there in general isn't very good. I always think the city one's better, but the home section in that Primark was awful. Like, just don't even go there. Just don't even go there. But now they've got a full-on shop of its own, just called Primark Home. Just the shop called Primark Home. So that was so exciting, and boy, did we treat ourselves. No, do you know what? I was like, I loved so much in there, and they've brought it out at the perfect time for like autumn and winter coming. But I loved loads of things in there, but I was very strict to myself, and I was like, I don't need it, so it's not coming home with me. So I said, we did a TikTok and we said, guess how much you're going to spend in there. I can't actually remember how much Alexis said, but she spent more than what she said, I think. I said £30. And if we're going off the first time we went to the tills, then I'd be under that. And the second time, actually. But combine them both, it wouldn't be. So the first time we went over to the tills, I literally only got 3 things. That's crazy for me. I got one of these sachet scents that not only are these good to put in your wardrobe and your drawers, these are top tip. Put these in your suitcase. Put them in your suitcase, because I don't know what it is that, like, suitcases just, they don't smell, but they're just like, they're not the freshest. And then you're putting all your clean clothes to go on holiday in these suitcases that just don't smell fresh. So put these in there. This one's black vanilla, and it actually smells really nice. Kind of wish I picked up more of these, but oh well. Then they had a whole section of like bow stuff. Some of it kind of looked on the cheap and tacky side. Some of it like looked really nice. But all I got was this really cute gold bow photo frame. I think I'm gonna have to swap one of the ones out that's on my photo frame shelf in my bedroom, but I know which one I want to swap out, and I prefer this one. So that was £5. Very cute. The lighting in here is like, it's a weird time of day, really. And lastly, they've got this new range. So there was this gold and beigey one, and then there was like a black and gold one. The black and gold one smelled so good, but it was like a much more manlier smell, which I don't mind, but I was like, is it too manly for the house? I think I videoed, yeah, I'm pretty sure I videoed it, but they had these massive reed diffusers. So Alexis got one of those, and she's gonna let me know how it smells and how good it works. But they also had a massive candle as well, but I thought, I'm gonna be smart and I'm gonna get the small candle, and I'm gonna burn it later tonight and just see if it actually smells good whilst burning, because I feel like a lot of candles, you smell it and you're like, yum, that's so nice, but then when you burn it, you're literally just burning wax, like you can't smell it. I always think the best ones for burning how they smell is the DW Home ones from like TK Maxx and Home Sense. They always have the best candles. But yeah, this one is Tonka. Tonka is vanilla, right? I feel like that's vanilla. I mean, they were on the pricey side, because this small one was £8, which I actually think is quite expensive for a candle from Primark. And the big one was £20, like. So that's why I wanted to try this one, because maybe they are putting them at a higher price point because they know that they do smell good when they burn. I don't know, but I just kind of went for the packaging, and it was so nice in the store, like how they had all the packaging for this and the reed diffusers, and they had like a room spray, but that didn't smell like the candle smell. It was weird. But yeah, we'll burn that. I really like that. That is a very good gift, because other than, I don't think it actually says it's from Primark, to be honest. Which I hate it's a really good candle, but it looks cheap. Do you know what I mean? The only bit that says it's Primark is this peelable sticker and then the sticker on the bottom with the price tag on it. The rest literally doesn't say Primark on there, it doesn't say Primark on the back. So good gift range in Primark right now. That's all that I bought on the first time. But then on the way out, I was like, oh, I saw someone with this vase that I'd seen on all the TikTok. All the influencers had gone to the influencer event like a day or two before the shop actually opened, and I'd seen all their TikToks and stuff of what was in there, like a little sneak peek, and they were all showing this vase, and I was like, I feel like I need this vase because I don't have a big one that's good for the floor for tall things. So like my pampas grass behind you right now is like tall, it's just like the height of the TV, but the vase is like this big. I'm not even joking. So I caved. Anyway, worth the cave, right? I'll show you the vase. Funny story, we actually couldn't find this at all anywhere, and we had to ask someone, and it turns out she was the VM, and she was like, let me show you where it is, and there was 2 left, and me and Alexis both wanted one, so we're like, brilliant. And then she said, they're marked as £12, but I know that when you scan them through, they scan up as £6, so they're already half price. I was like, brilliant. And then she said even more, we didn't even say anything about it, but she was like, there are a few like scuffs on there, so if you want a discount because it's scuffed a little bit, tell them that so and so, the VM, has said that you can have a discount. Just like name dropped me at the till. So I was like, brilliant. So this was £5, this vase. This is said vase. How did that cost me £5, please? It's so heavy, and it's like, I don't even know if you can see it on the camera, but it's like, it is matte, which kind of destroys my soul a little bit touching it, but let me put it over this side because I feel like the sun's in it a little bit there. There we go. And it literally is only scuffed like a tiny bit, but I would say that was worth £5. And she's got like a thinnish sort of head hole. So then I thought, well, I was eyeing up the autumnal flowers and leafages that they had in there because they had quite a lot and everyone was leaving with them, and Alexis had put together like this flower arrangement and it just looked so nice and autumnal, and I thought, you know what, all of my flowers in the apartment are summery, spring, summer, like pinkies. Like when it gets to autumn, I'm probably going to want to switch it up a little bit. I'm not changing my whole apartment around, but I will want to switch up a bit. So I thought, I feel like these flowers will make a big statement of autumn without changing the whole house. These are the ones that I went for. We've got a mixture of, I went for quite a lot of brown actually, and then got a couple of these, like, I don't even know what they're meant to be, but like more burgundy sort of ones, and then to lighten up a bit, have some light ones. So I'm actually kind of thinking and hoping, I mean, they look okay just on their own in this vase, but I'm actually thinking of seeing if the pampas grass will look good in it as well, like mixed up. So this is currently where the pampas grass is, and it's just looking a little bit meh. And that's probably because this is how small the vase is. So I'm thinking, do we think it would look cute? Do we think just leave it autumnal like this, or see if these suit? I mean, I'd have to chop it down, obviously, but I feel like pampas grass is autumnal as well. Okay, well, this is where I've put it for right now. I don't know what it is that's not making me love this, or if I've just not organised it properly, but it's also too big. I was going to put it like fully like down there in the corner, but it's too big, and I don't know if it just looks a bit weird there like that. I also don't know if the pampas needs chopping down or if that just shouldn't be in there. It's not giving right now, but it will do. Okay, watch this space. Outfit of the night. I'm not quite sure what is going on with my hair right now, but me and Molly are just going out for a little Italian dinner. I'm actually not that hungry right now, but hopefully I will be by the time I get there. I had a whole different outfit on, but it is now pouring down with rain. So I'm going autumnal now. I have my gold heels, my jeans, which I think are TikTok shop, possibly. Coach bag, Primark top that I got not that long ago, and my Zara brown leather jacket that I haven't worn yet. So this is her little debut. Literally makeup that's been on all day, so probably doesn't look that great. I also don't think I said that I met up with Han earlier. Let's sort out this hair. And we just went to Rimowa for a cheeky slice of pizza. And we also went to the Beauty Bay pop-up. It was just their pop-up for... It wasn't a pop-up, it was a sample sale, actually. Because they are getting new packaging. Okay, we go again because my camera was full. So I just had to take some stuff off of that. Yeah, essentially they had a pop-up today because they are changing their packaging on their like own brand stuff. And I use, let me show you what I use. This is the cleansing balm that I use every single day to take my makeup off, and I've never ever had an issue with this. Never had a breakout. It's just so much nicer on my skin than anything else I've ever used. So this one right here, they must be literally just changing the packaging. So instead of £10 it was £5, so I bought myself 2. But I must say it was very chaotic in there. I feel like all pop-ups and sample sales are usually anyway, but that just seemed like I didn't even know where the queue was to like pay or get products. Like I didn't want to push in. I was like, and I literally just wanted these because I don't really wear a lot of other makeup at all. Like the palettes, the eyeshadow palettes were gorgeous, but I just don't wear eyeshadow anymore. So just went in for one thing and one thing only, but it did take a little hot minute. Then we walked to get some food, so we just went to Rimowa because it's close by, and it was easy. And we both love Rimowa because their pizza is chef's kiss. And now, like I say, I'm about to go out for dinner. We are going to Gusto, Italian. I probably won't vlog in there because it's probably not going to be that exciting. I think I'm going to treat myself to a carbonara tonight without the meat because I'm vegetarian. But I just feel like that sort of sauce and that spaghetti, oh yes. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm actually getting quite hungry. Also, I've put my plant here. I don't know if it looks a bit random and it looks a bit rogue. Let me show you. So here is the bench that we made before I went back to Essex. I've popped some big pink cushions on there because I kind of want it as like a bench, but it is a storage thing, and I've shoved some stuff underneath. Ignore that. But yeah, I kind of just thought, is that a bit of a rogue place to put the plant? But then I feel like it does kind of break up both of the seating areas quite nicely, because when it was over by the TV, it just looked in the way, and then every time I closed the curtains and opened the curtains, it was just bashing against it. So for now, I think I'm keeping it there. I mean, when it comes to Christmas, do not even ask me where I'm going to put the Christmas tree, because I genuinely, it's crazy to think about that right now, I know, but I think it's going to have to go there. But then I don't know where that bench is going to go. That might have to go over by the curtains. I don't know, it's going to be a bit chaotic in there. But yeah, I'm loving how this is looking right now. So I also feel like that's kind of bare now. So do you remember the Molly May, I mean, it wasn't Molly May that invented it, but she definitely brought it to light, the canvas with the wooden letters, and then you put like a textured paint on. Surely you know what I'm talking about by now. And it says a quote on it. I'm thinking of doing one of them and putting it up there. Also, don't mind that I have 2 random kids here. I do not know these children. I don't know who they are. I wish them well in life, even though I'm pretty sure they are AI. That one's definitely AI. Which is probably what they have to do these days. But yeah, I thought this would make it kind of look less like a sofa. More, I don't even know what. But I just thought it matched well with the material and fabric of the bench. What are we thinking? Obviously, I'll get pictures of me and my family in there instead of 2 rando kids. Yeah, for now, I think that is going to stay there because it was just a bit too chaotic over there in that corner. So for now, it's in the middle of the room.